Is that right? You guys can hear me now. Let me get Kathy's fixed. Sorry, we had... I just had to do some resetting stuff, and of course I forgot to do this part. So, let's get your microphone right there. All right, I think we're back and up and running. How is everybody doing this evening? Good evening. It is Thursday, September 15th. We are so happy that you guys are here hanging out with us. We have an evening of talking. I don't know, did you have any work lined up to get done? I know you did some photographs.
Yeah, I just photographed 30 things. I could, or we could just chat, or
just chat.
We could do whatever.
Say what's going on. Looks like Mama Four Boys is here. How's it going? And I do think there was another chat that came in like an hour ago.
Did you say hi to Cheap Chickadee Thrift?
That's what it was. Okay. Cheap Chickadee Thrift. How is it going?
We met them at FlipCon.
Yeah, glad you're here.
Yeah, thanks for stopping in.
Mimi, how's it going? Says, I have a whole new respect for content creators. I have been trying to edit my first video. Super excited about that, by the way. And I'm here. I am ready to throw my computer out the window. LOL. I'm happy to be here with Ginger Marvin. Mimi, give it time. You'll get there. It can be.
If I know one thing about Mimi, after meeting her like for just a few hours, she can do it.
She can absolutely do it. She is a strong and dedicated woman. So you got it, Mimi. Just hang in there. We got Leah. How's it going? Excited to catch your first live. Also, how's it going? Yeah. All right. Let's see. Thanks for living on. Annette's here. How's it going? Jane from Ohio, what's up? Let's see, 40 Kiefer, howdy, how's it going? Made it just in time, Tiff, yep. Jude is here, how's it going, Judy? I think you're Judy, right? I believe you live in Monument, if I'm not mistaken.
That's her.
We got Robin, how's it going? Monica, Nadia, Helene. What's up? Oh, you know what? I don't have the Reese cam going. There we go. Okay. See, Gretchen's here. Hey, everyone. Hope you're having a great night. We are going to be in the upper 90s to 100 this week. I love Tulsa, but come on. It's September. I want sweater weather. I feel that.
We're finally down to the 70s for the most part. It's perfect.
Adam's here. How's it going? Yeah, the microphones got them fixed. Can hear us now. Good. So you guys can hear us loud and clear. Perfect. Cheryl, how's it going? Watching while working. That's the way to do it. Jane is here. How's it going? Oh, Annette, what's up? Let's see. Mandy. We have Simona. Debbie's here. How's it going, Debbie? Hi, guys. Is it okay for me to be here since I'm not a reseller? Absolutely. Absolutely, Debbie. We love to have you here. We have Becky.
You know, Random Garage is Erica from FlipCon, right? The RG one, the Random Garage.
Random Garage.
Hi, Erica.
Erica. Right. I mean, I didn't know that. Okay. So it's good to see you, Erica. Let's see. Becky's here from Kansas City right now. How's it going in Kansas City? It's not too far from home, right? How far is Kansas City from here? Not too bad. Always out on the road though, Becky. That's crazy. You feel I feel like we're in school and Chris is taking attendance. All right, I need everybody to say either here or present.
Actually,
Tommy,
just hit the thumbs up button. We'll take attendance
Let us
that
know
way.
Here by thumbs up. That's a great idea. Let's see. Okay. Leah says, our lab is a fan of your lab. She actually watches Reese on TV. Reese, you have fans. You have fans. Got a little half of a tail wag there. Educational Roots, what's going on? That's so funny. I know, and it's not even on him. You look up and say hi to your fans?
I just had a taco, and I threw the trash in the trash here, so he's just keeps thinking about it, even though there's nothing left.
Got our 2 Reese bears there. And he's going to move in just a moment. We'll see. How dare you skip me? Sorry, Erica. Sorry. I'm kind of bad at this. You'll learn that. Yeah. You'll learn how bad we are. I am, because Kathy's just here for the ride. As far as the streaming goes. All right. Here, I'll take a presents? Is that what we had to get? Yeah. Let's see. Nadia said, I passed on a bunch of overpriced stuff at one of the Goodwills last week, went to the bins a few days ago, and found and bought them all. That's the way to do it. That is the way to tell them. All right. Has that ever happened to anyone? Couldn't help but laugh. I don't know if we've actually ever seen something that we've passed over.
For being too expensive?
Yeah. I feel like we don't go very consistently for that to happen for us. Amy's here. How's it going? First live. Thanks for joining this evening. All right. Becky said, I found things I've donated at the Goodwill bins. Becky, yeah. So Becky's done it here, I guess. Debbie's playing with her Legos. Where did you get your microphones? What brand? These are, they're Beacon mics. So Beacn.
Are you sure that's how you spell it?
Yeah, it's intentionally spelled incorrectly.
Okay. Just making sure.
Yeah. Ashley's here. Hello, Ashley. Tiff says, I have a question about figuring out how to price something. Let us know. What's the question?
Give it to us.
How do you price something? We basically just check out comps. If we don't know, right? Like Kathy usually sources probably like 90% of your stuff. You know what you're going to sell it for, right?
Pretty much. At least like a ballpark. Sometimes I'll check comps to see if it's worth more, but
yeah,
I don't check comps all the time anymore.
But if we were to check comps, we would, just basically check comps, check sell-through rates, see what they're kind of selling for, and we typically price competitively, right at, whatever seems to be selling. And then if it doesn't sell quick, it gets put in our tiered eBay sale. So like after 30 days, it'll put it on like a 10% sale, and then so on and so forth. Every 30 days, it'll be another 10%.
My watch just keeps buzzing.
Yeah, I know. I had to take, I guess I didn't take it off yet. I have to take it off because my watch never talks to me unless I'm on live. Like, it's always like, what's that? I didn't understand that. Simonette. I feel like I say your name wrong, and I feel like you've told me how to say it, and I know I'm still saying it wrong. How's it going from Michigan? All right, the Reese's pieces are working. All right. Tommy's got 55. And that says, I was on Whatnot yesterday, and them sellers are brutal and mean. They are mad because they want their items to sell for $1 million.
I don't know if I've experienced that yet.
Mean sellers?
I have experienced, like, as I was just photographing a bunch of stuff. A lot of stuff, sometimes I'll buy stuff on Whatnot just to resell because I can get a good deal. And, like, half the stuff I bought it has like a bunch of flaws on it that nobody said anything about. So that was disappointing and making me not want to buy anything ever again. And a lot of them are from people that I know. So I don't want to, like, not going to put in a case or do anything like that. But
Right.
just makes me not want to buy anymore.
Yeah.
So if y'all ever buy anything from me and it's not like I said it was, please let me know, because I will
absolutely let us
definitely
know.
give you a refund.
Absolutely. Tommy said I'm missing 45 Reese's Pieces from last week. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it didn't work last week. I did kind of like turn it off and turn it on a few minutes ago, so maybe that fixed it. Looks like it did. We'll see. Let's see. I don't know how to say that name, but hello from California. How's it going? Or is that Canada? Is that Canada or California? Either way, we are happy to have you here. Let's see. You two are my new best listing buddies. While I list late at night here in South Carolina, listening to you and enjoying your chat makes my work go easy. Awesome. That's awesome to hear. Glad we can provide that to you. Let's see. Wishing Well Resell. I like that name. That's a cool name. How do you guys balance tax payments? I did really well last year. Also have a full-time job and was ecstatic until I got hit with a huge tax bill. Do you pay quarterly taxes? We don't pay quarterly. We just we just pile it up at the end of the year.
Super fun.
Yeah. I mean, we're prepared for it, right? But it still hurts.
You think whenever we're probably
we might
be
end up
getting
moving to quarterly once we get working with having someone else do it. We're trying to outsource that taxes
starting next year.
Just because things are we're getting a lot of different, like we have reselling. We also have YouTube. YouTube is an income for us, and we have other things related to YouTube and stuff that are all kind of different streams of income that it just gets to be too many balls in the air that we're trying to juggle. So why not hand that stuff off to somebody else? Drea's here. How's it going? Joe, thanks for subscribing. If you're here. Let's see. Can you set up those sales automatically? No, I don't think you can. I do manually set them up and select all the items every 15 days. I actually did it just, I don't know, an hour ago. Took me about 10 minutes or so. Actually, not even 10 minutes. But it's like 10 minutes every 15 days for us. So I don't believe there is a way to set it up automatically. But we do have, like 1,200 listings, and it took me about 10 minutes. So let's see. Tiff said, I found a 94 vintage Taz embroidered football crew neck. That sounds awesome. Can't find an exact anywhere. A regular print kind of similar are around $100, but can't find anything that is super similar or the exact. I'd say those would probably be good enough comps, unless it's like yours is like super unique. Like maybe it's Taz, I don't know, at the Olympics. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like something that would make it more. I guess maybe the Olympics probably wouldn't, but maybe if it was like vintage Space Jam, right? That was the movie, Space Jam. Maybe that would be worth a little more. I don't know. What do you think? I feel like I'm talking a lot.
I would probably just, price it at that price and then gauge interest based on how many watchers you might get right away, or if it sells right away, you can't really do anything about that. But I would just go with the close comps.
Yeah. And if you think it's worth more, list it at more, and then you can always lower the price, unless you're trying to sell it fast. So then again, you never know. Like sometimes we feel like we have a good price, and then it sells in like 2 minutes, and then we're like, oh crap, maybe we should have done some more research.
Or it sits for 3 years.
Or it's, Erica says, you're wrong on the lives. Come to mine. We chill and have fun. No mean people allowed.
I agree. I was in one of hers the other day.
Yeah, Erica's live
very chill.
seems pretty fun and not mean at all. Go check out Erica's on Whatnot. Is it random? Random Garage on Whatnot too, Erica? Is space? Let's see. Shannon said, watching while listing. Let's see. Kathy, I have a best offer on, but I'm thinking of removing it. And I know you don't have it on, and price it at its worth. when you do have best offer when you did have best offer in the past, did you automatically just add it to a certain percentage?
I mean, I kind of put like the low, like I always filled in the lowest
Like
that
an
I was willing to,
auto-deny kind of thing?
yeah, just because I did that based on how much I bought the item for, though. So like if I was making like say $15 profit, it would just auto accept it. But I had put that in, so it wasn't really a percent. It was just kind of my knowledge of how much I paid for the item. But yeah, that only lasted like I just can't stand offers, honestly. Like I know on Posh you have to and stuff, but on eBay, it's just I don't want to go back and forth all day. So
oh, look how Reese is snuggling that stuffed animal.
Oh, sweet. That's your baby.
And that says, yes, it is Canada. Canada. All right. What's the deal with Beanie Babies? What's the deal with Beanie Babies? I just read that in like Seinfeld. Money laundering? Could be. What do you... I just said you were so cute. Now go lay down. Could be money laundering. I don't know. I don't know. I guess... What do you think, though? The super high-priced Beanie Babies, do you think it's real? Do you think it's...
I don't think it's real. I don't...
Maybe trying to exchange money overseas or something? I don't know. I don't know.
I definitely don't think they're selling the Beanie Baby that is in the picture.
So you could then offer less. You got sneezes?
Dude.
Seems like he's got a tickle in his nose. You okay? So I guess this was a continuation of what Gretchen was saying. Did you automatically just add a certain percentage so you could then offer less? I guess it probably stays the same. Yeah.
Okay.
Shannon says, I'm not on Whatnot, but I thought it was designed to typically go for cheaper. I don't know if it's designed for that. I mean specifically, but I would say
it has to, right? Otherwise, why not? Why would people just not go onto eBay? Why would people waste an hour or more of their time being in a live hoping to get the item that they want? If it's I mean, I guess if it's super special or something.
It depends. I guess if you have a really hopping lobby, you have a lot of people in there that want that one item, it's probably going to go for more than it went on eBay. So I guess it just depends. I don't think it was specifically designed for that. I do think a lot of YouTube resellers are, or I guess just not even YouTube resellers, just a lot of resellers have a different strategy when it comes to Whatnot because they know they're selling more volume. They're willing to take less. I don't know if it's specifically designed to be that way, but it's pronounced Simonette. Is that Monet? Simonette.
I think Monet would be minus the last T and the E.
All right. I'm probably gonna forget that. I'm sorry.
I'll remember.
She'll remind me. Reese looks like he's feeling better.
He just gave
now he's sneezing. Amy says, looking for your input on eBay returns. I know you all don't accept returns, but I was getting negative feedback for not accepting returns. My listings are extremely detailed too. Thoughts? So somebody bought something from you and then was upset that you didn't accept returns, and then they gave you bad feedback for that. I'm guessing that's how it happened.
I mean, I feel like I've had only one negative feedback for not accepting returns, and we were able to get it off because that's not a good reason to give a negative feedback. So eBay for Business took it off.
Might try eBay for Business.
Like you don't have to accept returns,
right?
So
I
they
feel
can't
like
really
it's
give you a negative feedback for that.
If they're mad that you're not willing to take back something that you said you're not willing to take back, I feel like you shouldn't have to get that's just me. I don't know what eBay's official policy is. And you could probably call eBay and you'll get the answer that you want and then the answer you don't want the next time you call. And
like even if you accept returns,
right.
They could still leave you negative feedback. I think, was it Lonnie maybe? Shed Flips, I feel like just a few days ago, got a negative. The buyer just said, did not get my item. Seller refunded. And
right.
He was like,
he got a negative feedback for giving the guy a full refund.
Was lost in transit, so he got a refund, and the person still left a negative feedback. Like,
yeah, I like how Lonnie responded to that feedback, because typically we try to just not even respond. We just go straight to eBay for Business, and then if they are able to remove it, they do.
If it's there for more than a day, I'd probably respond under it politely as much as you can.
You could always request them change it. I feel like that probably is not worth doing, but yeah. I would try to contact eBay for Business. That's what I would try to do. See if they would help you out.
Yeah. I wouldn't.
eBay for Business on Facebook. So go to the Facebook group, eBay for Business. Give them a DM or a message on Facebook Messenger.
But a negative feedback alone is not enough to make me start accepting returns. So unless you want to.
Feedback is not forever, and one or two negative feedback here and there, it's not the end of the world. So Drea says, I'm watching while making dinner. It's taco night.
Yum.
Nice. Taco Thursday. Kathy, you're getting ready for Christmas? Looks like trees on your shirt.
Yep. It feels like fall here. I've been wearing long sleeves almost every day.
These are the normal trees around us, the pine trees and stuff, Christmas trees. Did you just say Space Jam? Is Space Jam a movie? Jaw drop. Look, okay, I had a lapse of memory. I'm getting old. My memory's not as good as it was even. Yeah, so.
Yesterday?
Yeah. Did they name the new Space Jam? Is it still just Space Jam? I mean, I haven't seen it, but is it just Space Jam, or is it like Space Jam 2 or something?
Space Jam: A New Legacy.
Space Jammin'?
Guess when the first one came out?
First one came out in 98. 96. That was close. Robin said, y'all are the cutest. I love your awkward giggles of watching you work together, listening to your stories. I am 100% sure you never have a disagreement because you're just too nice for that. You're 100% wrong.
We just have one every day or sometimes every hour.
Just remember, okay, we record maybe 40 minutes of our life a day, right? So like there's 23 hours and 20 minutes where there's, we're not recording. So we're normal people. We have arguments, we have disagreements. We just don't share that with everybody. So, and then eventually, when we do have,
would like if we did though.
When we do have arguments and disagreements,
we're having an argument. Please say who's right and who. Well,
we do that sometimes
without knowing who said what.
Right? Like what do you consider the back of the closet or the left of the closet or whatever?
And I'm always right. Just kidding. I'm always wrong.
And then after, a couple hours, Kathy realizes that I was right all along. Tara's here. Reese, get on your bed. All right, I'm taking your camera down. Random Garage on Whatnot. Go check out Erica. Does she do scheduled streams on Whatnot?
Sure.
Is it like every day?
I don't think it's every day.
I know you, like, I'm asking this question like 10 minutes after you answer. So it's like a very long and drawn out Q&A. Mama 4 Boys, hello. Tiff says, thank you. That's what I was thinking. Most others are certain football teams and just print. This one is embroidered and just says Taz under the embroidery. I'll probably price it higher. I'd say, yeah, since it's embroidered, it's definitely higher than just a screen printed shirt. And if you price too high, like maybe you want to accept offers on that. Maybe, even though we don't accept offers, we do get messages from people saying, hey, would you take $40 on this $60 or whatever. So then you could reply with an offer in that message. So yeah, I'd say just price it a little bit higher.
And if they're rude and they're like, why is this price so high? This only costs $10 new. Then you can block them or just ignore them.
Yeah, don't be afraid to block people. Let's see. Granny's Bible Talk. Brandon, let's see. Do you think Whatnot is taking away sales from eBay and Posh? I don't know. I don't really. I mean,
I feel like mostly whatnot buyers are probably mostly also other resellers or not only obviously, but I feel like eBay buyers are just people looking for whatever the item is. I don't think those people are going to go to whatnot and look for a pair of Nike shoes and wait in a live of somebody that they don't know to hopefully find their size or whatever. So I don't really think so.
Cool. Yeah, Beanie Babies is on the comeback. I've been seeing a lot of Beanie Babies being sold lately. Maybe money laundering is on the comeback.
We just don't know, if they're real Beanie Babies or not.
To move merchandise fast. All right. Good evening, y'all. I've been following you guys for a hot minute.
Thanks, Brittany.
Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, Brittany. How many items do you try to list a day? Kathy's goal is 15. Sometimes it's more, sometimes it's less. But on average, 15 a day at this time.
Yeah, but also or $4,000 of inventory per week. So that's about $571 per day on average.
In expected revenue.
This week I've done 7, 20, 25, 15, 8. So I'm on track, but like some days I did more, some days I did less. And like one day I listed $1,200, one day I listed only $200. So
she's looking at our calendar. Our what do we call that?
Board.
Yeah, what's the word?
I don't know. Our work board. I don't think we have a name for it.
I had it on the tip of my brain, and momentum board. Momentum board. That's what we try to call it when I remember. Annette says, I let people return on eBay at their expense. Yep, that's what a lot of people do.
But then again, they could just say something's wrong with the item so that they can return it at your expense.
So, which
that's
they could
the
still
reason
do.
I don't really accept returns, because they could just lie and it's still a negative on your thing. I'd rather them just reach out if they want to. Most people say it doesn't fit and I just decline it. I've only had a couple people lie and say something was wrong that wasn't. So.
Amy says, I sell mostly clothes and I get constant returns for doesn't fit. If it holds up inventory forever because they take the full 30 days. I swear they wear it and return it. I'm switching back to no returns. Yeah, and maybe
I think people do that, yeah.
Maybe that is more like a category of whatever you're selling. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, we don't really get that, so I don't know if it's, do you do a lot of women's clothes? I don't, so I think that
but
is
we do
like
have no returns, and so they are able to try to request a return based on fit, and we are then able to say no and have a nice day. So, and it looks like you've had no returns before, so you know exactly what we're talking about. Listen, we have to sit down and catch up on some movies due to these comments. Come on over to Atlanta. Hey, Kathy is probably...
guess what we just sold?
We just had a sale. I wish I had a
well, I turned off my sound because my group chat was going nuts. It was just a New Wave replacement.
We sold the New Wave Dome that we had sitting around for a year.
Or more. $30 plus shipping. Just for a piece of plastic.
Erica, Kathy is the worst when it comes to movies.
I still have to watch the show that she told me to watch. Let me see. I put it in my notes, but I haven't watched it yet.
She's too busy watching
I have seen Space Jam.
Murder, true crime stuff.
Not the new one.
But name any like top 100 movies of
Swan Shop. Erica told me at FlipCon I need to watch Swan Shop.
Swap.
What?
Swap Shop.
Swap Shop? No, is it? Swap? Yeah, Swap Shop. Sorry. Swan. So has anyone watched that?
I think it's on Netflix. I don't know if we have a Netflix. But yeah, Kathy, if you look at like the top 100 videos of like our childhood, like the 90s.
I thought I turned that off.
She hasn't seen a single one of them, so.
Cuz I was just a baby.
Like, have you seen Goonies?
I was just a baby. Why would I watch that as a baby?
I watched it like last month. Leah says, you guys aren't old. My kids are just a tad younger than you. So if you're old, I'm ancient. All right, I'm not going to call you ancient, Leah. Let's see. Hi, I find it so satisfying to watch you pull all the sales, but your bins never seem to empty out. Yeah, because it's like after we record, 15, we put a bunch of stuff right back in. It's a constant cycle. We pull 15 out, we put 15 back in. I mean, obviously not exactly 15, but you know what I'm saying. Okay, new video idea. Chris and Kathy have a disagreement. That sounds like a...
That should be easy.
It sounds like a childhood book,
we
right?
We can do that every day.
Chris and Kathy had a disagreement. Yeah, that's probably like the topic of most every video we have. Hey guys, before we go on any further, I see there's 143 here and only 35 likes. If you don't mind, hit that like button. We would really appreciate it. Kind of helps get the video out, and that would be awesome of you guys. Easy and free to do. If you are on mobile, just hide the live chat and then hit the thumbs up, and then you can bring the live chat back up.
That was just
the payment. $47. Erica has random schedules on her whatnot lives. Says
lives up to her handle. Random gosh.
On brand, right? On brand.
I get that. I definitely think I'm a little bit ADHD.
Carmen says hello to yo. Hello to you too, Carmen. Lori says hi, CNC and Reese. I like that, CNC and Reese. Just switched over from Rachel Strickland's live. All right. Yeah, she started doing lives on Thursdays. That's right. Carmen says hi, Kathy and Chris, and everyone watching. We have Debbie's here. What's going on? How's everybody going? Melanie's here. How's it going, Melanie? We let's see. Hey everyone.
Left, probably.
Yeah, you probably already left. I can't stay in chat very long tonight. I wanted to pop in quick and say hi and hit the thumbs up. Melanie, thank you so much for that. We appreciate all the amazing support, and we hope you guys are having a great week. I think we're having a pretty good week. Actually, today was like our wee day. I got to work on the bus a little bit. We actually
went back to bed after we took our kids to school.
We took the biggest nap of like our adult lives.
It felt really good.
We woke up, took the kids to school. Well, I did. I kind of fed them. Kathy was sleepy. I said, "Go. I'll take care of this because I'm a good person, an amazing husband, and you're so lucky to have me. So go to bed. I'll take them to school. I'll make their lunch. I'll do everything for you."
I got their clothes ready because he picks out the stupidest stuff.
Oh, yeah, you did pick out the clothes.
He would like pick out two of the exact same. Like he'd pick out like two blues that don't match at all. Be like, here you go, guys.
Okay, I'm wearing a gray shirt and gray gym shorts, and she's like,
it's 30 degrees out. Yeah, go ahead and wear your Crocs. Go ahead.
But yeah, so I came back when we slept until 11:30. That was crazy. Haven't done that since like I was 20.
Now we can stay up late tonight watching The Handmaid's Tale.
Oh yeah, Handmaid's Tale. Anybody watch that? I guess the new episode came out last night. Let's see. This mom loves to save says, I have a question. If you buy something new with tag, can a company sue you? I've been watching YouTube videos and I was scared and ready to take down all of my new with tag items. Oh, we just got to buy me a coffee.
Amy, thank you.
Amy. I don't know if it's reading it because for some reason my sound's not working, but I don't see the... Amy, thank you so much for that coffee. That is awesome. We appreciate that. If you're here, I guess she is here, right? Yeah.
Well, the comment, if it didn't read, says, thanks for the advice on eBay returns. Helps me hear your personal experience.
Yeah.
Helps to hear your...
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Amy.
Can a company sue you? Would they sue you? I doubt it. You might get...
I don't see how they could if you own the item, right?
I have heard of people getting emails, right, saying cease and desist or we will pursue, blah, blah, blah. I don't think... I think that's just a scare tactic.
Yeah, like even those, if they actually went through with suing you, if you prove that you bought the item...
Right.
I mean, I guess you can't really if you bought it at Goodwill necessarily.
If you Google the Vero list, VERO, eBay does have it's like verified rights ownership. I don't know what it all stands for, but basically things like OtterBox, Onesie, Velcro, like these, there's certain things that have like they own the rights to whatever. and they basically are the only ones that are allowed to sell it. And whether or not that's legal or true, I don't know, but eBay does honor that.
It's just weird because all the ones you can't sell on eBay, you can pretty much go sell like anywhere else. Otterbox, Beachbody, stuff like that.
Right.
You could sell it on Mercari.
Now, that's not because it's new with tags. It's all brand or like Velcro. Velcro, just don't use the word Velcro, right? Because that's
on like every brand.
That's a trademarked brand name. But if it's new with tag, just check the Vero list. But if it's new tag, I mean, we sell new tag stuff all the time. But again, if it's something that's on the Vero list, something that you need to look out for, that's when you need to be a little bit careful. And even stuff that's on the list, like there's Harley Davidson Veros or Vero. I don't know how to pronounce it right. We've sold Harley Davidson stuff, used and new, maybe not new. But we've never got contacted with Veros. So we did get one on Allbirds.
And then I think they took it
back. Seemed like it was an accident. But again, it doesn't really have anything to do with new with tag. It's more just like the brand. Let's see, J-Team. Hi, good to see you all. Approximately how many of your items do you use eBay promote? We use the old version of promoted listings. We use it on every single one of our listings. We do it, 3%?
Yeah. So you don't have to pay the promoted fee unless it sells via the promoted listing. So why not do it? And then if it does sell, then you got the money for the item. So, 3% is really not anything at all. So at least in my opinion, whatever you want to promote it at, you could always just price it a little bit higher then.
Dude. Get in your bed. I'll put you back on camera. Where do I get my Reese's Pieces? So you're just getting them right now. If you're here in the chat, you're chatting along, it just automatically starts accruing. I think you get 5 Reese's Pieces every minute or 5 minutes or something. It just accrues. As long as you're here in the chat hanging out, you'll slowly accrue them. If you want to know how many you have.
When are you going to exit?
I know, I need to. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I almost bought some jelly beans the other day. So if you want to see how many Reese's Pieces you have, just push exclamation point or type exclamation point points, right? Let me try it. And you'll see maybe. There it is. Okay, 30 pieces. Yeah, we only have 30 Reese's because we never chat. Reese did toot. So yeah, that's how you accrue points, just being here, hanging out, chatting, and eventually we're gonna have ways for you guys to spend those points, and it's gonna be stuff like spend 500 points, and we'll have to eat one of the Harry Potter
boogers.
What is it called?
I don't know. Birdie Bots.
Birdie Bots beans.
Is that what it's called?
I think it is Birdie Bots beans. So we could get something good, or we could get like a booger or whatever. So. And that's just, you get to kind of accrue the points, and then eventually we'll be able to start spending them, do stuff on the screen, pop up little gifts or stuff like that. So that's what that's all about. Natalia says, hello from Washington. Love watching you guys, learning lots from you all. Awesome. Glad to have you here. Debbie has a question. Any suggestions of getting lower cost of goods? I don't have a bins near me and I want to sell on Whatnot, but I need to lower my cost of goods. I'd say if you don't have a bins around, probably garage sales would probably be your best bet for cheap inventory. What do you think?
I did read this comment a few minutes ago while you were explaining something forever.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of anything. Except bins.
We're the wrong people to ask, Debbie. Sorry.
I literally pay like $12.99 for everything now, just so.
Yeah, we do pay up.
It's just whatever, because it's what I want to list.
Tiff said, thrifting is so much fun. I've really been enjoying searching for vintage stuff from a childhood in the 90s. Found some Jinkos. Hey.
Your thingy timed her out because she must have put the period with no space.
Yes. So, Tiff, I saw this because you didn't put a space behind the the period, so the 90s, and then you didn't put a space. So the bot thought that that's a web address, and it took the thing down. So here it is.
You're gonna get people to like leave the chat thinking you're like being mean to them or something.
Well, I mean, I don't think you'd be able to post a link anyway, so I don't know. Jinko jeans for $1 at my small local thrift. They're my sizes, so I won't be reselling. That's awesome. I wish we would find some Jinkos, because I would probably want to keep them too. See,
I'm just picturing you wearing them. Like
I used to have. Well, I had one pair of Jinkos.
I would not have talked to you if I
and
knew
then
you then.
I had the Pacos, whatever was that what they're called, Pacos, because my mom wouldn't spend the money to buy Jinkos. Do you only get top rated seller discount if you do free returns and 1-day shipping? We're top rated seller. We don't have.
You get a better discount if you're top rated plus. But
top rated plus. Yeah,
have to
you
do
might.
that for the like we get some sort of discount more than an average anybody that lists with no top rated, but.
Kristen's here.
Hi, Kristen.
Hi. Yeah, swap shop, not swan shop or whatever you called it. Hola, so nice to see you live. How long does it take you to list 15 items a day?
It varies, but not too long. I mean, photographing is like 30 minutes max. And
if she was like laser focused,
right,
I bet she could probably get it all done in 2 hours.
on the computer in 2 hours, but that was with cross posting too. And yeah, I mean, my actual work, if I just did it like I should, which I never do, would be like less than 3 hours per day.
Local Treasure says, hello, just got some new shipping bags delivered that you recommended. Awesome. Guys, if you have not tried out Shipping Hip, there is a link down. I believe there's a link down in the description of this video. Shipping Hip, and Ginger15 does give you 15% off your order. They got some cool bags. All right. Debbie says, I like all my stuff I get from y'all. I like shoes that's used a little because new shoes always make my feet and toes hurt till they break in.
Yeah, that's how I am. I do not like getting new shoes.
Yeah. I feel like we got me like 2 new pairs of shoes, and I took forever to start wearing them. Shannon says, hey kids, you're not old. I'm 57.
You don't look like it in your picture right here. I can't really see, but you look very young.
Helene says, I went to the 30 store today. Thrift store, maybe it auto-corrected. Thrift store today. On Thursday, they take down a lot of shoes to move them there to the bins, but they mark down so low, I jump in for $1 over $3. Oh, where'd it go? But today I found Nike Kobe Colorful 2013. Sounds like a cool find.
Yeah.
We found some Kobe's the day that he died.
But then they were fake.
And then we found out they were fake.
And then I found the same pair again up in Denver, and I couldn't tell, and we were rushing, so I just left them. But
yeah. Erica says, I'm shook. Goonies is a classic. Just move over here, and I'll help you guys get back on track.
I don't think I'll ever watch Goonies.
Gotta watch the scene with the octopus that was deleted that I never saw as a kid. And my chat. You guys chatting so much. I don't know what is above this chat. This is the top chat I see. Remember the movie The Wizard with Fred Savage? I bet the boys would love that movie. The Wizard. I don't know if I've seen that one. I know Fred Savage. He was on the Wonder Years, right?
Yeah, I watched that. Or was it? Because there's like 2 brothers, right? Doesn't Fred have a brother?
Adam Savage was the Boy Meets World. Fred Savage was... I don't know if I've seen this movie. All right. We're going to watch it.
You are going to watch it, not me. It looks like a kid's movie.
It's about video games. All right.
Let's do lunch podcast in the house.
Where? Just kidding. What's going on? I don't know who's behind the chat today, but you got Angie Resells, Kristen at Royal Squirrel, and why am I drawing a blank? Rachel Strickland.
Okay.
Duh.
I was like, which one did you already say first?
If you guys need a new podcast, go check out Let's Do Lunch podcast. I think Kathy's going to be on it very soon.
Yeah, maybe in a couple of weeks.
And then
I don't know exactly when. I'm excited to listen to tomorrow's with Haley on it.
Haley Tornado. Mandy says, this is my favorite live. Hey, you heard it here, Haley, or Mandy. I had Haley
sweet.
Tornado.
I don't know why, but it is very
sweet of you.
Like we're literally just talking about nonsense and like nothing. Everything and nothing.
Oh, guys. Reese is back in his bed. I'm going to whisper, otherwise he'll get up.
Back and forth. He knows we're looking at him, but he doesn't want to put his head up.
Shannon says, my 15-year-old loves Goonies, but he also loves The Karate Kid and Queen. He's an old soul. Who's the singer for Queen? This is what I have to work with, guys. April says, hello from Pennsylvania. I just wanted to ask you guys, do you use QuickBooks? We do not, but we also don't use a bookkeeper. So we might end up changing things once we have a bookkeeper and all that stuff figured out, because we are going to be moving to that. Kathy, you sound a bit hoarse tonight. Yeah, we've had a little bit of, I don't know, Connor has a little bit of a cough. Kathy's voice this week has been, I don't know, just, you feel fine, right? You feel okay?
Yeah.
Are you sick?
I don't know if it's like, I don't know. It's like the weather or something, but.
Yeah, a little hoarse. She's been drinking some tea, mostly some Diet Coke and coffee, but, you know, a little bit of tea here and there.
I've been drinking at least one of these per day, which is still not good enough, but.
Yep, super excited to get to talk to you next week. Oh, it's next week, huh?
Well, I know I'm recording it. I don't know when they're putting it up. You know what I mean?
Oh, that's right. Shannon says, I cannot wait to see the Schoolie restoration. I would love to do that. Yeah, I got to work on it a little bit today. I'm this close to getting all of the metal siding and roof. I've got the ceiling all out, and I got one wall completely done, and the other wall is like 75% done. So this weekend, I'm hoping to get all the insulation out, all the old insulation, get it to the dump, and I'm probably going to have some metal scrapper. I'm probably going to post a thing that says, come get this free metal, and they'll just take all the metal out for me. I thought about taking it to the scrap place, but it's probably only going to get like $100, and I don't know if that's worth my time. It'll probably take me like a whole day to do all that, and it's not close. Gas, you know.
Your truck.
My truck.
Especially.
So probably going to just call a scrapper, and then we just have to pull the floor out. I did find out some of the windows are leaking, so I don't know. I'm thinking about, I might have to pull all the windows out, reseal them, and then put them all back in.
Which, how are you going to do that?
Which is going to suck.
We're about to hit winter.
It's going to suck.
Cold and snowy all the time.
Because what I don't want to do is finish the Schoolie and then have a window leak. And then you have to, like, I don't know. What should I do, guys? What should I do? Should I gamble? Which I suck at gambling. I never win. Or should I just do it? Elaine says 2013 sneaker but had flaws. Oh, the Kobe's. I went ahead to list them, and 15 minutes later got offers, but they're going to be checked. They got to get checked. Customers in Hong Kong. Have y'all had where it goes somewhere else to be checked? We did. We had one time.
Just one time. I do have a pair listed right now for 200, so if they sell, they'll probably go through that.
Yeah.
It was weird because I had no idea, but once the guy bought them, it cut off all communication. Like, I think it just sends him a message. Yeah,
it doesn't let you talk to each other.
A message, so that just says it's going to eBay's authentication, and then they send it off from there if it's real, which it was, and he never said anything after once he got it, so I'm assuming he was good to go.
Yeah.
But, yeah, it was weird. but nothing weird. I mean, sending it was just as normal as sending anything else.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks for answering my question. Well, no problem. No problem. Hello from Washington. Love watching and learning. Well, we love having you here tonight. Thank you so much for joining. Let's see. I know I'll price it too low and I worry about... Wait, I know I price it too low. I worry about flaws. The shoes. Yeah, I mean...
It's hard to know. Whenever something has flaws, I price it super low. I'm just like, just move it.
It's like for us, if we can sell it fast with flaws and the customer's happy, they feel like they got a good deal, we made a good profit, like it's a win-win for all of us. And it at least gets that worry off of our plate once the sale's final, right? So I get that. Someone on Rachel's Live says, commenters were getting sales. Commented here a few times and a full price sale. Hey, Robin, awesome. The luck continues. Finished my listings, so checking out. Good night, friends. Awesome.
Night, night, Robin. You probably already went to bed.
Glad you came and hung out and got a sale. Guys, you got to be here every Thursday night if you want to get more sales. That's just what it is. Nadia says, I made My Little Pony masks from Vintage Sheets, and I got my listing removed from Etsy. Thought it was weird because it was an upcycled piece. Oh, well, that is weird. I mean, we don't sell on Etsy, but do they have like a Vero system? I don't know. That is weird. Shannon will not sell her Allbirds on eBay. Totally understand. See, I've been using your spreadsheet this year. Question, when you sell multiple items in one sale, how do you enter into the spreadsheet? Thanks for your sharing. We typically, we put basically all the numbers on one of the items, and the math works out. You get the right, as far as the dashboards go.
You still have to then type 0 on all the rest, because otherwise it won't put them as sold.
Yeah, you do need to put 0 on everything. You could divide it up if you want. Really, it just matters on what you want. But you do have to put something in the sold price for it to carry over into the dashboards. Debbie, did I miss your question? Please read my above question. I don't know if I can at this point. I might have missed it.
I didn't see a question.
Let me know. Let me know, Debbie, if I missed it. Ask it again.
Yeah, just write it again.
Uh-oh. And my chat just jumped like crazy. So everybody's...
Johnny said you don't have to shop at bins to make it on Whatnot.
Okay. Oh, maybe that happened. Maybe that's what happened, Debbie. Maybe the chat jumped, which it just did again. So I can't... I don't even know where we are now. Let's see.
Annette shops at estate sales.
Oh, okay. So everybody was looking for their pieces. Okay, I see now. I see. I'm not lost anymore. Let's see. Annette says, I go to estate sales. You can shop regular thrift, sell and whatnot. Let's see. Cheryl says, coming back from FlipCon, I stopped at a Goodwill and bought my biggest win yet. Paid $1.99 for a rolling donut cutter, and it sold for $325 plus shipping.
I have to look up what this is.
I know what it is. It's like a rolling pin that has like circles in it. And it cuts all your donuts.
Okay. Like, are you making donuts at home?
I mean, she's not. She sold
like
it. Like
literal donuts? Like food donuts? Or is there some other sort of donut?
Yeah, donuts.
Why would you make your own donuts when you could just buy them for like 99 cents?
The best ending to a great conference. Awesome. That sounds like an awesome sale, Cheryl. Even though Kathy doesn't understand. Let's see. The merchandise at the thrift stores are so expensive. My one store stopped doing color days. Really? Boo. Let's see. Has eBay slowed dramatically for anyone this year? I mean, ours has slowed a little bit, but I feel like that's our own fault, I guess, issue. Luckily, these Jinkos weren't super wide leg. I found some kid Paco shorts as well. They are 2 sizes too big for my son, but I'm keeping them for him to grow into. Awesome. Awesome. Let's see. Found a micro garden kit brand new for $3.99 yesterday. They generally sell for $27.95. That's awesome.
Hi, Sad Mouse. Is it Avi or Avi? Avi?
Yeah. I don't know if that's a real person. If you're a real person, I'm sorry.
Because they said hello, hello, hello. Okay, so they're fake.
Yeah.
But all they're saying is hello and not like, please
no,
come and...
They said something weird up above.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Where do you buy your cellophane bags? Amazon. We have links in all of our videos to the 2 that we do buy. Just make sure that when you click the link, sometimes they change the link up. So just make sure you're buying the right size bag if you wanted to buy those bags. But we do the 9x13s and the 13x15. Sometimes it's 12x15.
I just put a link in the chat.
There's a link in the chat.
Those are for the 13x15s. But I think you could just pick the different sizes on that same link.
Yeah. Alexa says, had my first sale on Kitizen. It's so weird to branch out after just using Posh. Sweet. Weird. Congratulations on the first sale on Kitizen. How did it go? Did it just happen? Or has it been okay? Yeah, there's the singer to Queen that you didn't know.
I mean, now that I'm reading it, it's ringing a bell. But I was just a baby or not even alive, right?
I mean,
when was Queen even like a band? Like, I mean,
it's good music. Congrats, Alexa. Let's see. Gretchen said, have you decided what you're going to do to grow? Move your office to a commercial space, get higher ROI items, or stay consistent where you are at? Yeah, we really don't have, we're not super ambitious to grow a lot. I mean, obviously we would like to make as much as we can on eBay and reselling and all that. But given the space that we have, it limits us to, like 1,300 items. And so we're kind of just like, we're okay being there for right now. We do have the hopes of getting a bigger house and having a bigger workspace in there where we can have more inventory. So like maybe like a unfinished basement or a finished basement, or maybe like a property where there's like an off building or like a warehouse that we could use.
Probably gonna start looking after January, February, March sometime.
So we're coasting right now, but we're not really interested in getting a commercial space
or employees or anything like that.
We don't want employees. So we're kind of happy where we're at. That being said, a lot of that is because we do YouTube. YouTube does help out. So if we weren't doing YouTube, we would probably be
at least have a storage unit or
probably doing storage units or something different. So don't use what we're doing to help you guys out, I guess. What is this podcast? The Marvins and the Tornadoes are the couples I literally go out of my way to look for new vids. The Let's Do Lunch podcast. They
had their first episode last Friday. They upload on Fridays.
Their first
so they have Haley.
Is going to be Haley.
Which they pre-record all the episodes. So they had Haley. So that'll be up tomorrow. I believe they upload around Fridays. Noon. I don't know what mountain or whatever time. But yeah, sometime midday.
Yeah. And then I'll get all jealous that Kathy did it and I'll be on there someday. Right? Talking to my agent right here. Debbie says, Kathy, I like your big cup. Where did you get it?
I got it on eBay because it's sold out everywhere because it's like the popular cup at the moment. And of course, I got influenced and had to have one, which I do really like it. It keeps my drink cold. So like we go to the gym every day and there's like free ice and water at the gym. So I just drink it while I'm there, fill it back up as I walk out, and it keeps my drink cold.
Yeah, guys, we go to a top tier gym. They have free water.
Free water.
And ice.
Free ice, which usually is overflowing and water spilling out the sides.
Deborah says, hello from Indiana. Love your videos. Could I ask where you got your boxes that you store your products in? Yeah, we got them at Walmart. When I got them 3 years ago, they were, I just got a hair on my nose. They were like $19 for a pack of 10. They're just basic duty, standard duty. Model number is $7.99 if that helps you out, but it just came in a pack of 10 at Walmart. I just bought them at our local Walmart. I haven't put any links because I feel like Banker boxes online are just way overpriced. So, yeah, go to Walmart, go to Office Max, Office Depot, whatever, and that's where we got them. Yeah, there's the Let's Do Lunch podcast. Kristen is on that podcast, so
you're allowed to drop links.
Definitely
since we gave you a little blue wrench, Kristen.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah, you can't post links unless you have the wrench. And he says, do it right the first time on the schoolie. Yeah, that's probably the right answer, right? I think you should sell the school bus if you still want a vehicle for the family. Get an actual RV. That's no fun. That's no fun.
I would rather have a regular RV, but
you would.
Well, I just would rather you not spend time making the schoolie. I'm excited for the end goal. I do not like how much work it's gonna be.
I like how much.
But then again, the bus is $3,000 versus $30,000+.
Here's the reason, John. Because if I bought an RV the way I want to have this schoolie, the RV would be like $90,000, and we're not spending $90,000 on an RV. So.
Plus, it could be content at some time, and
could be content, and we could sell it, and I could make money off of it in the end. So
to watch RV content as it is schoolie content.
Definitely won't regret fixing the leaks. No, I'm definitely going to fix the leaks, Jane. What I'm wondering is if I should preemptively change out all the seals on the windows. You know, like take the windows out, get all the old stuff out, because the bus is 20 years old. Get all the old stuff out, put it in with new sealant, which is probably what I'm going to do. Hi, I am new to figuring out the spreadsheet. Can the columns be totaled at the bottoms? No, because then you wouldn't be able to add new stuff. And if you want to know the total of the column, you could just highlight the column and look in the bottom right corner, and it should show you the sum of the column. But it doesn't really help you out there. Usually, like, you would want to either look at the dashboards to see the numbers or look at the filtered views. But no, don't add anything to the bottom because it will probably mess it all up. What are you looking at? Kathy, how do you list so many items a day? 15 items a day. This is clothing. Takes me forever. Is it because you list a lot of shoes, and is that faster than clothing with measurements? I do help her out with clothing. I do the measurements most of the time.
Yeah, well, so like I'll sit here. I already have my drafts, and he'll measure. But like even if you didn't measure, it doesn't really take that long to do measurements.
Yeah.
Like just like you could do 15 items in probably just a few minutes.
Look at Reese. Dude, you're flashing the internet, man. There you go.
Honestly, I feel like I don't. Like 15 to me is like I should be doing so much more than 15.
Yeah. Again, that doesn't include like bagging, folding, like cleaning, sourcing.
But I think not sourcing would be separate. But I do think I could bag, list, photograph, measure. All of that should be less than 3 hours if I just didn't get distracted by all the things. But yes, shoes is way faster for me, and to me the ROI and is better, and the sell through and the sales price are better too. So the 30 items I photographed today, I think was my last bin that I had in the closet. So
sweet.
If I don't have to buy more clothing, I mean, I'm still gonna buy like retail arbitrage new with tag clothing. But yeah, still looking at mainly doing shoes.
Are you turning the bus into a tiny house? Kind of. I mean, we're not planning on living in it. It is going to be more of I don't know. I wouldn't call it a thrift mobile, but just like something that we could just use to get away. And it's probably going to be a lot of thrifting trips or meetups with, you know, other YouTubers and stuff. So, I guess the washer's done.
Don't let me forget to switch it.
But, is it going to be a tiny house? Kind of. Like, I want it to be fully, like, I want it to have solar. I want it to have everything that we would need to not have to be at a RV park, right? Just for the freedom of being able to go anywhere. Like, if we wanted to go and park it on a lake or whatever for, you know, the week, I'd like to not have to do that at an RV park, but I would also be able to hook up at an RV park. So, yeah, that's the idea.
I'm just sending some eBay offers.
Sending offers. Let's see. Hello, Chris and Kathy. I usually watch you all at lunch since I work nights. Been watching for years. Finally got to see you live since it's lunchtime. Blessings from Tracy. Tracy, that is awesome. It's kind of weird to hear you say that you've been watching us for years. Like, doesn't that sound weird?
That does sound weird.
Like, I know it's been years, but it's weird to hear. And thank you so much for for watching. That's awesome. Thanks for all the support. Glad we can join you for lunch. I don't know which Debbie you're talking about. I asked Kathy where she got her big cup. I like it. Yeah, there are a few Debbies in here. I think we were talking to another Debbie there. Thanks for the heads up on the Let's Do Lunch podcast. I laughed while I worked listening to it. Nice. I'm guessing it's not a donut cutter from Amazon. Antique? Reese is making me sleepy. Let's see. Celia said, I found my first pair of Rothy's.
Woo woo.
Hey. I guess Reese thought I was saying hey to him. Let's see. Found a barber jacket for $1 at a local thrift store. Sold it in a day for $120. Nice and easy flip. Buyer got a great deal too, as the retail for over $300.
It's nice.
Very nice. I don't think we've ever found a barber jacket, right?
I don't think so. I mean, I think I found one, but it was in terrible shape.
Let's see. It's going well. It just feels weird because Poshmark made shipping so easy. Yeah, Poshmark has definitely...
That's how I felt, because I didn't start on Posh. So when I went to Posh, I was like, wait, all I got to do is just print this and that's it?
Yeah. You guys are awesome. So glad I found your channel. Hey, Mindy, we are so glad you're here too. That's awesome. Abby says, any lessons learned or advice when it comes to vintage clothing, shoes, purses, etc.? Vintage?
I don't do much of it. I don't really understand it that much. So I don't really have any lessons.
Vintage underwear. No, I'm just kidding. Ours finally sold.
Yeah, like, I know, like, USA made, a lot of USA made stuff, single stitch on t-shirts. This is just stuff I hear from other people that talk about it, but I don't like go out looking for vintage stuff. I might pick up a sweater or t-shirt if I notice one, but
yeah,
I prefer to sell modern and like newer stuff.
Let's see. Felicia, hello from Mont Bellevue, Texas on the Gulf Coast. Hello. Thanks for joining. Hey, thanks for reminding everybody. Guys, hit that thumbs up, hit the like button. Looks like we're at 106 likes, 150 people here. Somebody hasn't hit a like. We appreciate it. We appreciate it. I have to go. Love you both. Give Reese Cup kisses for me later.
For some reason, that comment got deleted.
Yeah. The period. Debbie, good night. Sorry it.
I see it. I was like, is it the kissy emoji or
where you have the period behind both and like between both and give? It's thinking that's a website. It thinks it's like .com or like .give, right? So you got to put a space after the period. But thank you so much for hanging out with us, Debbie. We appreciate it. Have a good evening. Schoolies are cool. Yeah, schoolies are way cooler than RVs. Lori, how's it going? Mama with a camera.
Corey.
What does posting links mean? Yeah, Debbie, if you're still here, that's what it was. Tardy to the party. Sue, thank you so much for hanging out. It's already after 9 o'clock. Vesta says, a long-time watcher. Hello from Michigan. You left us hanging there. You left us hanging. Lori says, I love the Reese cam. He looks so comfy. Doesn't he? You know, Reese, that bed was a gift from one of the viewers, too. You know that? So I don't care.
You got a lot of gifts from viewers, man.
Yeah. He's like, I know I've been begging for one all night.
That Reese Bear is a gift.
Yeah, that was from Debbie, right?
EATS is a gift.
Do you have a list of the best shoes to pick up?
No.
I don't know if you have an actual list. You did do a kid's shoe list.
Yeah, it's just hard because, like, every brand, there's an exception that I would not pick it up. So I don't want to, like, make a list and then somebody buys something because Ginger Marvin said to buy it and then it never sells for you. Because, yeah, as much as I love Crocs, Skechers, stuff like that, it just depends. Like, if it's not a cute style or old or in bad condition, different things like that, I would not buy it. I pass on as many as I pick up or more.
Eric says, have you thrifted Bird Dog's men pants? They have an awesome sell-through rate. Bought one for $6 and sold for $75 on Posh.
I have not pants, but shorts. I got some at Plato's for like $8 or $10, and they sold around $30 with a bunch of flaws.
Sweet, guys.
Yeah, so always looking out for them.
Bird
I've
Dogs.
never found them again.
We have a barbecue place here called Bird Dogs. Hi, y'all. How's it going, Susan? Someone's passed out. Yeah, and then I mentioned his name, and then he's like, where's my treats?
Go in bed.
See, I am a casual reseller, and I feel like I'm becoming a hoarder. LOL. Hope to get organized and set up for success. Your space looks great.
Thank you.
Hey, it didn't start that way, so don't beat yourself up. You're casual, just do it a little bit at a time. Have a plan, what you want to do.
Let me see if I can find.
Work your plan.
Remember how last week I was like looking through my old Instagram posts?
Yeah.
There was one when I did the like side by side of how it looked before you did the. And that's before we even had both sides of it. You like had stopped it right here. Let me see if I can find it.
Yeah. How it looks now, 2-3 years ago, it would be unrecognizable. Unrecognizable. Kathy's going to look. LOL, says Susan. Because Reese was passed out. I found some Peter Millar men's flip-flops. Paid $6, sold for $100 in less than a week.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
Or flip-flops.
Flip-flops. That is crazy. Peter Millar. We just sold some.
Yeah, some women's shoes. Not for $100.
I can show the.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Foop. Check that out.
So this is like kind of how we had it. I just had shoes, and this was mainly when I was doing kid stuff. I don't know if I can go. Hold on.
Look at that cutie.
So these are just some plastic shoe racks, just piled. I was just looking with my eyes whenever something sold. These hangers were numbered, but I would often not still be able to find something. These are just shoes in bins piled on top of each other, and they would sometimes damage the other shoes.
We had the lights sitting on the floor on tripods that would fall over
fall.
every day.
You had to replace the bulbs a lot, and
so
those were not
those
cheap.
On the ceiling. And you'll notice, you see, even in the after video, we have our big desk in the middle. Like that's something that we've even changed since then. This was what, 2020? Oh wow, this is quite a while ago.
So it's definitely gets better and better.
Yeah.
I'm excited if we even get a bigger house or space at some point.
Yeah.
Just what we're gonna do differently here.
Let's see. Didn't realize. Don't worry, Debbie. It happens. But that's. I was just explaining. That's what it did. That's why it kind of flagged your comment as thinking it was a link. Didn't know Peter Millar made flip-flops. Yeah.
I didn't either.
Isn't Peter Millar like the kid in Hunger Games? I don't know. So I haven't had any sales for 10 days, and I'm super bummed, but it's still listing and cross-listing daily. Dang, 10 days. That is a dry spell for sure.
That would depress me. I would be like sending out the lowest offers I'm absolutely willing to take just to get something.
Yeah, sometimes just getting something out the door kind of helps, we think.
I do think that, because then usually whenever I do that, I mean, I haven't like had no sales days in like a very long time that I can remember, but that's because if I feel like it's about to be a no sales day, I'm sending out offers and they're really good offers. And then the next day usually feels like just normal sales rolling back in. So.
Let's see, Susan says, yeah, my sales were awful the last 2 weeks, fixing to sell.
That same person just accepted an offer on Posh.
Oh, Sue?
Yeah, a little bit lower.
Sweet.
Sorry I interrupted.
Yeah. Sue, and then Susan said, yeah, my sales have been awful the last 2 weeks, fixing to sell and whatnot, because looking like hoarder's home now. Hey.
45-year nursey here, not retired yet, so can still afford support you a bit hard. Don't get used to it. Remember me when you are billionaires.
Is it reading?
You're priceless.
Yeah, I think it's done reading.
Okay.
So I think it was reading. I saw the green bar, the audio bar moving. So let's just read that again, because we didn't read it. Kathy doesn't know what happened. Sarita, 45-year nurse here, not retired yet, so I can still afford support. I can still afford to support you a bit. Don't get used to it. Remember me when you're billionaires, you're priceless. Sarita,
thank you so much.
I think you're going to be waiting a long time for us to be billionaires. But thank you so much for that support. And thank you so much for your service. 45 years as a nurse. That is amazing.
That is.
But I know you're working to retire, so that's awesome too. You've paid your dues. 45 years. That's crazy. Lori says that's why your What's Sold videos are so helpful. We can see exactly what models.
Junior.
Sorry. What models.
My one movie line.
Your one movie line. Yeah. I can see exactly what models are selling regularly. Yeah. I remember when you opened the bed and he wasn't sure about it at first. Yeah, remember that? He was like so against the bed.
And then he liked it, and then he hated it, wouldn't even touch it, and then we washed it, and he still hated it, and then he liked it again. And now he still just lays on the floor for no reason.
I feel like it gets hot. I get it. Like he doesn't have a blanket or a leg to stick out from under the blanket to cool down, so he's got to get out of the warm bed. I get it. Good night for that video. Good night. We are all hoarders. Hoarders unite. Yeah, there's a
organized hoarders.
Organized hoarding. It's funny because watching hoarders, like, they say a lot of the same stuff we say, right? Don't throw that away. Something. That's worth money. It's worth.
Someone will buy that.
I can sell that on eBay, right?
Who cares if there's mouse poop on it?
We're all hoarders. We just list it online, right? That's the difference. That's the difference. Oh, good. I am normal. Yeah. So, yeah, she did get that offer accepted on Posh. Hopefully that gets things moving, Sue. Hopefully it does. Let's see. We were advised not to use boxes because of bugs and roaches deep south, and we learned after Katrina. I guess, yeah, I haven't thought about that. We don't have roaches or floods or anything like that. But yeah, if I guess it makes sense. We don't have termites or anything like that. So.
And then, like, if we do get a basement, we could get a flood though, which a box that would suck.
Yeah. So. Drew Profit Monsters is here. It says, hey everyone, already finished my listings, but hope everyone is killing it. There's quite a few people here getting their listings up. We're not, but. Everybody else seems to be, at least. All right. Sue sent offers daily, all in due time. I'm patient, raised 2 girls, and not one died during the process. Hey, that is a win.
For sure.
It's harder. Like raising kids is hard. It's hard work. It really is. All these YouTubers out here that don't have kids, and then it's like once they have kids, they're like, man, things it's a little harder than I thought. Drew knows what we're talking about. Drew's got kids.
Yeah, he just made a video about that.
Did he?
Just like working with kids at home, like trying to basically have your own business and, well, your kid. I'll put a link to his video.
The last one I watched, he was stealing stuff from squatters.
Stop.
Just kidding, Drew. I like that video.
Yeah,
I know you got
cool.
some beef for that one, but I thought it was interesting.
Sorry, I'm pushing pause so I can get the link.
Should we watch Drew's video on our live? No. So we can make 150 views just turn into one view for you? What are you doing?
I put a link to his video that we were just talking about.
Mandy says, since you don't do best offer, what's your offer strategy? Do you send offers as soon as a like comes in, or do you wait a little while?
So if I was wanting to make sales, I would go to eBay, send any available offers, best price. On Posh, we use Posh or VA, which is always sending offers, but if I really wanted to make sales, I would send better offers. Like Posh or VA sends 20%, I would send like 40 or 50, and to like as many things as I was comfortable letting go for that price. And then I'd go to Mercari and just pick and choose. Like I would look through the list, how many likes are on any given item. If it has like more than 2, I would send out my best offer. But yeah, I just don't like when they send me the offers on eBay. So I'm good if I send them the offer though.
And that's all her. I don't know anything that goes on about that. So
yeah, and then on Kitizen, I would just go through, and anyone who's carded my item in the last 2 weeks that I can scroll back to, I will send them an offer.
Matt says, yay, Marvins. Now I'm trying to think, is this, what Matt could this be? I think I know what Matt is. Matt says, it's weird I know you and you're on live. Matt, thanks for hanging out.
Is it like Matt and Jenny?
Yeah,
or
I think
is
it's
it
Matt
like
and Jenny.
not
Matt
Cod, right? Because he had a different name.
No. Yeah, this Matt's not going to cause any
Matt,
beef.
say your last name right now.
You don't need to say your last name. There's
What
strangers
is it,
on
Matt?
the
Is
internet.
it like a secret?
I don't know. Tammy says, do you have any shipping videos I can watch? All of the shipping options for shipping when I ship on eBay confuse me. We don't.
Yet.
We plan on it. We plan on it someday.
But for eBay, I just either do priority flat rate, padded mailer, or first class. With the very rare exception of UPS for like a really heavy or big item. So yeah, to me, there's a lot of options, but I only use 2 or 3 of them. So it's not that confusing once you kind of figure out whatever you want to use.
Mm-hmm.
And then you figure out the weight of the item and kind of, it's also hard because we're in Colorado, so it might not cost as much to send 2 or 3 pounds all the way across the country as it would from coast to coast.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, I would say just pick out what do you want to use the most for shipping, like priority, or some people might prefer UPS, and then just keep doing it until it's just normal.
There is, Tammy, there is a tool on eBay that you can like go and mess with to see what shipping and stuff would be.
I got me a thermal printer, just an off-brand off of Mercari. It was brand new in the box and I love it.
Judy, thank you so much for that super chat. Again, I think it read to you guys, just not to Kathy, so I'm going to read it again. Judy said, I got my thermal printer, just an off-brand off Mercari. It was brand new in box, and I love it.
Yay.
Judy, awesome. Thank you so much for that $5. That is awesome. And yeah, a thermal printer, it was like...
Yeah, if you can get
it was like
brand
a level up, like
right.
boom, like instantly. Like, why didn't we do this?
If you can just afford that off the bat, you're going to save money overall, but it's just save money and time.
Ask Drew. I think Drew was probably the one that held out the longest out of anybody. And... I think if he could tell his younger self to get one, he probably would. Yeah, Matt just texted us. You're not messing with us, Matt. We're just making sure, because we had another Matt come on our live one time, and he was messing with us. No. Nicole said, I'm in a 2-bedroom apartment. I have my inventory in multiple places. It's in the living room, credenza in my bedroom, plus my guest room. Only have 250 items in store, need a shelving and more bins. Yeah, I mean, you're working out of a 2-bedroom apartment. You got to do what you got to do, though. I mean, as long as you can find everything, it doesn't matter, I think.
Yeah.
If you know that your item is in the credenza, who cares if it's there? I guess unless you have like a significant other that cares, maybe have to work that out. But Judy says, I sold a pair of jeans that I had for $18, but they offered $10 and I accepted. I sold just 2 items this week, which included the jeans, and the other person paid and then asked me to cancel. Judy, sales, I feel like sales have been, I don't know, I've seen YouTube videos have been mentioning sales are slow. I don't know what's up.
And now I feel like every one of our sales is a viewer sale that they just didn't tell me they were a viewer, because
Yeah.
I had another one today message after she accepted her Posh offer saying, I got to see you pull it on your video. I love them. Thank you. And I didn't know it was a viewer when I pulled it and said it. So
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I'm so appreciative of all the sales. I like saying thank you, though. So let me know if you're a viewer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, please let us know. If you guys do end up buying something from us, we'd love to know. We absolutely would. And we'd kind of like other viewers to know too, right? Because I don't know. I feel like some people feel like we get a lot of viewer sales.
Well, now
right?
I'm like, I guess we do. I just don't know it.
We obviously get more than we know, but
Yeah.
It's still not a lot. There's
Well,
no
like
way
in
it's all of
comparison
it.
to all, but
Yeah. But it's a nice thing for
right.
us to
So
know.
when like you guys
Because
are
we
all
would like
in
to
the chat,
appreciate
like,
it. Yeah.
are your sales slow? Like, we're always getting viewer sales, so it's hard to say. You know.
Zombies says I'm up to six listings. Awesome. Who's got zombies beat? Anybody got more than 6 listings up in the last hour and a half? I know Drew's already done for the day.
I just made a sale.
Just made another sale?
Is it one of you guys?
Better not be.
Is one of you guys Winston's granny on Poshmark? These are a pair of shoes that Debbie sent us for free. I
Hey.
think Debbie's already gone, but
Yeah.
if not, or you watch this back, thanks, Debbie.
Yeah, Debbie. I'm sure you'll see it when we pick it out. Susan said, I couldn't have done this raising kids. It's definitely an added difficulty. And
Yeah.
our kids are finally at the age where, they're going to school full
Yeah, it
time.
got easier once they went to school. It was very challenging before that.
Yeah.
That's why when people are like, when did we go full time? It was pretty much 2020, which is when they were both kind of in school. Well, before COVID. So.
Yeah, we did this with kids and COVID. So if we can do that, I mean, anybody could. It is difficult though. You just got to grind it out. Drew says you did just put a video out on that, and go check out that link that Kathy posted. Go check out Drew's video on working with kids, or working from home with kids, I'm guessing, right? I need to watch it. I haven't seen it yet. Lori says, listed earlier, but currently listening to you while booking my sons into ninja competitions for the next 3 months. Man, that sounds awesome. That sounds awesome. Are there like Ninja Warrior YouTube channels?
Probably.
I'd watch that. You see it here. Drew admits he's a criminal for. See, I used your links and bought the cellophane bags. I take the pick, list, and put it in the bags. Try to keep everything neat and easy to locate. That's the easiest way to do it, I think.
I hate bagging the stuff though.
Hate bagging
that's
it,
like
but
Chris's job for the most part.
Which I'm so behind in right now. Me either, Susan. Couldn't have done it raising kids. Let's see, up to 627 listed, active on eBay. Way to go, man. That's awesome. Kristen got a sale while watching, $124.99 for an antique footstool.
Wow.
Hey.
That's cool.
That is cool.
Did you get out the bins, Kristen? I know Kristen is a
yeah,
bins
she's
girl.
A bins browser. Browser?
I mean,
I was trying to think of a cool saying.
That's what cool at all.
I know. I was gonna say Ben's rat, like a mall rat, but
she's a bin squirrel.
But squirrel. Squirrel's kind of a rat, right? Sorry, I'm trying to not offend you. Kathy's. Oh, she's already gone. So, whew. Nobody tell her that. How many listings do you have on eBay? We're at about right now. Let's get an exact number.
Which I still don't know. Tell me if you guys know. If it's multi-quantity listing, does that count in my total or no? It says I have 1,206 active. So is that 1,206 individual? So if I had one item but 1,206 of them, would it be saying I have 1,206 or just one? That's what I don't know.
So 1,206 may or may not be including multi-quantities.
Right.
Let's see. I have 1049 items and still slow, thus trying another venue. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Ashley said, do you ever stop yourself from buying because you have too much inventory in your debt pile? I have this problem. LOL.
I did a while back.
We call it being more selective. So we do talk ourselves out of buying stuff. But I feel like that's just more us growing as resellers, right? Like you don't have to buy everything that you see. One thing that I saw at FlipCon was a lot of people, I don't know, everyone has this fear of the supply running out, but that just doesn't happen, right? Like, it just really, it doesn't happen.
It doesn't happen, but sometimes I get it because I'll go in and I'm just looking for shoes. I go in, I don't find no shoes, or I found like one or two pairs, and I'm like, dang it.
Yeah.
Then I have to go to another store, and if I go to two stores in one day, like in a row, that don't have much shoes, I'm just like thinking my whole life is over. I'm never gonna be able to find any more shoes. Mm-hmm. Obviously, the next day I'll find 100 pairs in one day. So, yeah, and then I could always just buy something different too. It doesn't have to be shoes, but no, I try not to make myself a death pile anymore. I mean, obviously, I have stuff, but it's not much.
Yeah. How is living in Colorado? I want to visit so bad. It's okay. It's expensive. It's nice. Getting to be. It's getting to be very.
It's like
expensive.
I thought it was like that everywhere, but then when we travel and stuff is a lot cheaper, like just normal things. I'm just like, oh, I guess it's not like this everywhere. So. Yeah. But yeah, it's a beautiful state. I love living here.
Thankfully, we bought a house when it wasn't super expensive. So like, we're here, but I don't think we would be able to move here today. Right.
Yeah, it'd basically be like moving to California or us trying right now to move to California, which we would never do that. But
it is. It's getting to be too expensive.
Thrifting too. It's like, I know we have so much good inventory, but man, it's almost like it's too much to like flip for profit.
Sometimes we'll look at like Zillow or like house listings. Kathy's always looking. It's like one of her. Well,
it's not that I'm looking.
Only hobby. I don't know. How many
I'm
hobbies
not looking.
No, I know.
It
but
sends me notifications.
You like seeing, things. Like you like seeing houses in different places. Oh, you could get. But you showed me one in Oklahoma, right?
Oh, well, those just come on my Facebook because it knows I'm looking for houses. I don't know why it shows me other states, but yeah, there was like a ginormous house in Oklahoma for like $300,000. But I do not want to move to Oklahoma.
Don't move to Florida. That's where Kathy wants to move.
That would be the place I would choose if we were moving out of state.
Yeah, I don't think she knows that you guys have like
good thrift stores.
Iguanas and like.
I know. I have pictures on my phone from
cockroaches. We don't have cockroaches here. She has a fear of cockroaches. So, yeah. I don't really necessarily want to move to Florida, but
I could convince him maybe.
She could. It'll take a long time, but she probably could. Have a great night, Kristen. I'm glad you weren't here to hear me call you I'm not gonna say it again. Good night. Lori, did you guys see that Amber Resells had her baby? We did. Yeah. Beautiful little girl. Yeah, super awesome. Super awesome. So happy for them. I'm trying to remember. Simonette?
Yes.
Simonette. Only 5 listings for me. All right. That's good. That's good.
Think of it like Sigh.
I'm thinking
or just
Simon.
our kid named
Simonette.
Simonette.
Like the girl version of Simon? Is that like Simonette?
However you want to think of it.
I don't know if that's how it was intended or not, but Judy says I'm still thinking of starting a YouTube channel, so I'll start gathering more sales. And Harry Tornado did say he knows that it's how they get so many, not meaning that I will though.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like someone said to us that they don't really get any viewer sales. They have like thousands and thousands of subs, but I don't know why we get a lot of viewer sales.
I remember Nurse Flipper said that. She gets some, but not very many. I don't know if it's
just because like she sells a lot of glassware, maybe, or just. I mean, I just sell shoes and clothes, so for the most part, I don't know. A lot of times people will buy and say, you know, thanks for the spreadsheet or something. Mm-mm. So maybe that's just their way of.
Yeah. Maybe it's
I think some people like that we are
that.
picking and like they're literally seeing their item be picked out and everything. So that's, you know, I've bought from Kevin something probably so that he could pick it out. Like
could be the style of
our video. It's fun to watch.
Shannon's done 9 and manually cross-posted. I did, however, have pictures taken already. Nice. Shannon, are you listing 9 a day and manually cross-listing them? Because if you are, you should look into cross-listing service.
I feel like she's done... I'm not sure. I feel like Shannon is the one that's done this perfectly and didn't like it or something. I'm not sure.
Okay. Yes, it's very challenging to do eBay and having a 1-year-old. I have 2 older kids who are in school, but the 1-year-old is here and always and clingy. When Sai was, when did we start? Like, what was he?
Well, Sai was a baby when I started Kiddizen, but I didn't really start doing much else.
Right.
Till he was a little, at least a toddler.
So, like, what was he in school in 2020?
In 2020, yeah.
Like when I started helping here, we were taking him to preschool, pre-K, and that was like 3 days a week, but it was only like 3 hours a day. So it was tough. It was tough, and it was like all the way on the other side of town. So it's tough. Go watch Drew's video. He's probably got all the tips. Oh,
because you pronounced it correctly. Lol.
Simonette just gave us a $5 super chat because I pronounced it correctly. All right. I'm never going to forget that now. Simonette, thank you so much for that support. Thank you. And I was going to pop it up here because you pronounced it correctly. Awesome. And I really like the super chat thing on there. It shines.
Dang, Susan said that we didn't have computers when mine were little. Yeah, can you imagine like doing like reselling and stuff? Just like.
Oh, did I skip that? We didn't have computers.
No, it's after what we just read.
Yeah, I mean,
can't imagine parenting.
Thank goodness we have iPads, right? Like, here, go, I'll go play that.
I mean, we didn't have iPads when I was a kid, but like my favorite toy was just one of those like VTech computer-y type things.
I remember when I was a kid, we had, I know nobody's going to know what this is, but we had, it was called Socrates. And it was like a thing you plugged in, like a console, but it was like, do you guys remember that movie Short Circuit with Johnny Five, like the robot? And he was like the narrator, and it was kind of like he had a little touchpad.
I'm gonna go potty while he tells this long probably story.
I'm already done. So no, it had like this stylus, and you plug it in the TV. It was cool for like the 90s or whatever, but I've never seen anybody else have it, and I don't even know. I kind of want to see now that I'm talking about it. What exactly it is. See if it sells on eBay. I wonder if my mom still has it in the closet somewhere. Nope, that's not it. Oh, here it is. Oh, yes, it was a VTech. It was VTech. The VTech Socrates. Looks like they sell on eBay for like $15. So cool. Shannon says, I take my toddlers thrifting with me. Definitely beyond stressful at times, but you got to do what you got to do. Totally. Rollo printer just came out with a wireless printer. Thinking of ordering it. Have you guys tried this? And if you have, is it worth buying it? If you don't have a thermal printer, I think it's 100% definitely worth buying it. I don't know. We've never used the Rollo or the wireless Rollo, wired or wireless.
Well, when we talk about it, everyone seems to say it's good.
Yeah.
That has it.
I do know Kevin, Commonwealth Flipper Picker, he does use the wireless one, right? At least he put it on a video that he does. So, so I don't know. Maybe he doesn't, but he does use a Rollo. He does use a Rollo for sure.
He does use it.
I know he's trying to get it set up with his new shed and stuff, and I think the wireless is going to help him out. So, I don't think you're going to be upset buying a thermal printer if you haven't had one. Now, if you're going from wired to wireless, I don't know. It might help you out. It might not. I'm not sure. I feel like anytime you're going from like wired to wireless, there's that added possibility of it not working all the time. Connection issues and stuff. But anyway, yeah. Why do you hate bagging stuff?
Boring. I don't like rolling clothes. I don't mind bagging shoes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't like it at all. It's just boring. Like I like to do something more.
I don't
fun.
mind doing it. I like to, I'll put on headphones or I'll watch something, not reseller related.
I'm also really bad at folding. I'm just impatient. So like if it's not a perfect fold, I get irritated and then I have to redo it.
Check out Electric Enzo on YouTube. I'm going to have to save this for later because I wanted to see this.
Yeah. We do love watching American Ninja Warrior competitions.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I like watching the actual, like, runs. I don't really like watching all the backstories. I kind of fast forward through all that stuff. So, Electric Enzo? E-N-Z-O. So I'll keep that open and I'll check it out later when we're not live. Sue said, I worked for corporate America when my kids were young. Now they're 32 and 34. That's how old Kathy. Are you 33? 34?
I'm going to be 34.
34?
2 months from tomorrow.
2 months from tomorrow?
Yep.
Wish we had the bins. I get that. But hey, Susan,
funny, but I never go to.
We don't really go to the bins too often, so I mean, don't let it get. Yeah. Don't let it keep you from progress, right? So, you just have to figure out what your location, what your geographical area has to offer, and I think. I don't want Reese is over there licking himself, so you have to figure out what works for you geographically. If it's estate sales, it's estate sales. If it's garage sales or tag sales or whatever, that's what it is. Yeah, I feel like everywhere has something that works for them. You just got to find it, I think. I could be wrong. We are spoiled. We have a lot of thrift stores here, and we do have a bins, so I could just be a spoiled brat. Judy says, I hate how Mercari does offers and where you have to lower the price all the time.
Yeah, I wish Mercari was more user-friendly and you could do like bundles and stuff easily.
Yeah. Zombie said, no. That's not active. It's different. Oh.
That's when I was talking about my 1206 or whatever.
Yeah, so it's probably counting your multi-listings as one active listing.
So if I had only one listing of 1,200 items, it would just say I have one listing. That's what I asked.
If you had one listing.
If everything here was just the exact same thing, but I had 1,200. You would have
one listing,
it would
quantity
only say I have
1,200.
one?
I think so. I think so.
Okay, then I guess I have 1,206. Probably plus some multis.
Reese trying to fluff up his bed.
No.
Matt says, hey, y'all. Matt's here. What's going on, Matt? The bearded pokey tuber. So you're the bearded PokeTuber. Do you actually do videos on YouTube and Pokemon? No? I've never actually checked out your channel to see if you did anything.
Check it out right now.
Listed 5 items, including taking pictures since the live. Done with listing for the day. Too tired. I get that. You know what? We're not too tired because we took like a 4-hour nap this morning. So maybe that's what you need. A big nap.
It looks like he used to open some Pokemon cards.
Oh. Pokemon card?
A while back.
Breaking? Cracking packs open? Jake's here. What's going on, Jake? Shannon says, I'm pretty sure the number is active listings, not individual items. It could be wrong, though. After COVID, always have that fear. Yeah, I get that. Having, running out of inventory. I get that. Mandy just got an eBay sale. What's going on? What do you do to help stop scammers? I'm new to this. Luis, you just got to kind of stick it out. The scammers target the new people. We don't get any kind of scammy messages like, hey, can you do this through, WhatsApp or whatever the scam is. We don't get that now.
The way they word it is usually so obvious. Just ignore it, pretty much.
So ignore anything where they're trying to get your phone number, email, anything outside of normal transactions.
Or if they're trying to overpay more for an item than you have it listed for, that's usually a red flag. If it seems weird, it's probably weird.
You just got to stick it out, and eventually once you get a few sales, a few feedback under your belt, I think that stuff's going to go away. Took a break from eBay and only have 4 listed, and one is a multiple quantity listing, and it says 4 on my items listed.
So that telling me that it is total then?
You have 4 different listings. I don't know why I just held up 3 fingers. You have 4 different listings, and one of those has more.
Oh, one is.
Or you have
one is
like one of those.
So she's saying, so one does have more than just one, but it's still only showing 4. So
Jill's saying it does not include the number of items. Okay, so that I guess that answers it.
Yeah.
Don't move to Florida. Everyone's moving to Florida. Yeah, when is Paul getting there? Has he already moved? I feel like Dave, right? NC Picker, like he's like, I'm moving, and then he moved, and then he was like,
crazy.
He's like, and now I have a new YouTube channel. It's like it happened so fast.
We want to get a new house, and we're gonna take 2 years to do it.
Like how the crap? That dude is like light speed.
Meanwhile, he was still going to his job every day, riding the train back and forth, keeping up with 2 or 3 YouTube channels, a podcast.
I don't know. That dude needs to start a YouTube channel on how he does it all, and he would make so much money. Judy, hey, thank you for your help with those Vans shoes. Oh, sorry. Let's see, Erica says, well, if you find a good house in Atlanta on your phone, let me know. Have you had anything in Georgia pull up?
What do you mean?
On your, whenever you get your things?
So.
Like, what's the criteria?
Have you looked in?
It's not like you're looking in.
What is any criteria? No, it's Facebook ads. Who knows what they've come up with? Why they send you?
They know you're trying to move for something.
They don't think I'm not. I am not trying to move to Oklahoma. Please send me Colorado houses under 500,000. Thanks.
That doesn't exist.
I know.
I moved to Clearwater, Florida in 2021 and freaked out when I encountered a palmetto bug. They don't have those in Indiana. Google what a palmetto bug is. Is that... Judy says, I love Amber Resell's baby name. What was the name? Do you know?
I don't know if I'm saying it right. I think it was it Raina?
Raina?
I don't know if I'm saying it right. I think when I was in her baby shower, they weren't like for sure on the name, so she didn't say it. It's spelled Renna. I don't know if that's Rena.
Rena?
Or,
Rena?
Yeah, I don't know.
Does someone know? Does someone know how to pronounce it?
Ew, Florida woods cockroach. Why you had me look this up?
So that we don't move to Florida.
Sorry, my Hulu show started playing.
Her true crime just popped up. And he bludgeoned her to death.
Oh, stop. That wasn't even what I was watching.
I saw the funniest TikTok. It was like, I don't know. It was like a wife, like basically relaxing, drinking her coffee, listening to something. And then like the husband, like, it's, oh, she must be like listening to something nice and calming. And then it like pans to her and it's like describing a murder scene and like true crime stuff. And she's just like, it was funny. I'm so bad at telling stories. I don't know why that just popped up. Profit Monster says, I don't get viewer sales.
You gotta pull your items on.
But I'm not that consistent on YouTube.
You gotta pull your items on your camera.
Yeah, I do think that does help us. Not that we do it to try to get viewer sales,
our content,
but it's just
what we're already doing, and it's
right.
Honestly, it started as that was just the content that we had, and
because we were locked in. We were locked in.
Yeah, that was during COVID because we couldn't really do anything else at all.
Yeah,
and then it worked.
So then we got really locked into doing What's Old videos. So it's what we do.
When we kind of tried to stop, it was like, this feels weird, and then we were just like, let's just
didn't really like it much.
We're good at, I guess.
Might as well do what we do. Do what we do. He's been trying to be more consistent.
We're not good at doing thrifting videos. I want to be, but I don't think I ever will be.
Nadia said, I just photographed 3 banker boxes of inventory, headed to bed to list my 15. Nadia, enjoy listing those in your bed. Kathy does that a lot too.
I love
the life of a reseller, right?
15 pillows behind my back, one under both arms. Got my laptop desk.
It's like every married couple, right? You got one that's got like 900 pillows, and then the other that's got like the flat pillow from like college. That's us. Sue says, I use Flip to cross list because it's free. Tiff, my daughter will be 2 in December, and she is clingy too. Super hard to do this with kiddos. I have a 3-month-old and an almost 3-year-old. I wake up at 6 a.m., go to bed, around 1 a.m., nap when I can, work on the weekends, nonstop. Yeah, that's the grind.
Yeah.
That is the grind.
It is hard.
Kathy would do it. She would go to JBF during those years a lot.
Yeah, that was a lot of where money came from back then.
I mean, she didn't wake up at 6 though. She would wake up at like 10.
On like the days that I would have to like
on the days that she had to
and especially in Denver. It's like you got to be here by 8 a.m. to get your stuff, and if you don't have it out by 9 a.m., we're giving it all to the garbage can.
Right. Stacy said, I homeschooled my son along with running my shop. He's 13 and has started teaching him to thrift. Nice. Put that kid to work. Put that boy to work. Say it's extra credit. Talk about old school. I just saw one of those on Mercari. The Socrates thing? Which I guess was VTech. I saw that. I Googled it when
That's funny because I said VTech.
I know you were doing VTech, but it was, yeah.
It might have been the same thing I
Simonette.
liked. We might have liked the same toy and we didn't even know each other yet. No, this doesn't look like anything I've ever seen.
Yeah. Here, put it up on the screen. I'll show. This was my childhood iPad. The Socrates. Look how dirty that is. So you plug it into the TV. And then it's got that keyboard. It's got like a little. Mine had like a stylus thing. And
very fancy.
Yeah. And try to pull up like Google Socrates VTech or something. But it had Johnny Five from from Short Circuit. And
what am I looking for?
I don't know, like this.
The games look like a floppy disk.
Like this, yeah. Try to find that picture.
This? Like.
Yeah, that's what I had. It's got the Johnny 5 robot guy. And, you know...
This TV looks like one of the ones that sells for a lot of money these days.
Yeah. That was what I would do when I wasn't playing Nintendo.
And being homeschooled.
Anyway, Simonette has a wireless Rollo and it works great. Hopefully that helps you out. Unfortunately, my family doesn't enjoy thrifting at all. My friends don't enjoy it, and my sisters who enjoy it are both tattoo artists, so they have super busy schedules. Kathy's in the same boat. I don't really enjoy thrifting a lot.
I don't enjoy it. It's like I want him to come, but then he buys stupid crap and doesn't list it, and then it sits around. Or then I have to list it and I don't want to. So I don't like that. So I'd rather just go by myself and get in, get out.
Yeah. See, Judy says, I'm going to tell my age here, but I was a senior in school in 84-85, and they just started this new computer class. My teacher for typewriting said it was a fad, and now we can't live without him. With what? They just started this new computer class. Saying computers was a fad? That's funny. That teacher was way off. Because typewriting, I see. Using the computer for typewriting. Gotcha. Because before that, you had to use actual typewriters, right? Putting away and organizing inventory after listing it is my least favorite thing to do. Yeah, we kind of put that off a little too much, too.
Yeah. If I ever had to have an employee, that would be their job.
Sunny Las Vegas is here. What's going on, Sunny?
We did have our kid bagging stuff for a while, and he's already like bored of it.
Yeah.
Even though we were going to give him money for it. I mean, we're giving him money for what he did, but.
What are those boxes behind you? Those are our inventory boxes. They hold all of our inventory we resell online, and that's where we store it till it's ready to sell. It's ready to sell till it has sold. Bins equals anxiety. I buy the bread bags from Walmart, and I hate bagging my clothes that I listed as well. It's like the easiest thing to do. Yeah, I don't mind it at all. I don't mind it if it's like I need to just sit down and like do it and zone out. I can like knock it out pretty good. But if like we got other stuff going on, then it's easy for me to put off. A lot of pro ninjas have YouTube channels. Enzo is just one that I thought of when you asked. He's 15-year-old. Okay. We have more subscribers than him.
He's going to be like winning the $1 million one day on American Ninja Warrior. Right? He'll be like, screw your followers. I got $1 million.
I was just wondering what kind of like content they would have. Looks like he's got a lot of shorts and stuff. Let's see. Used to years ago. Now I just live list occasionally. Gotcha. Yeah, I would say active one with 1,200 available. Gotcha. Hey, Drew just sold one of his new shirts. One of the ones you got from the squatter house. That's cool. What did it sell for?
I hope you're going to go leave some money on the abandoned house for whoever goes in it next.
Let's see. I like getting inventory from people downsizing and giving it away for free. Yeah, hey. We've done that. It's a little bit more to go through, but if that's a way to get good cheap inventory to sell on whatnot, then yeah.
Drew, I hope you know we're just messing. We
I know,
really
yeah.
do not think anything you did was wrong in the video. So.
I thought it was a cool video.
Yeah.
I mean, I would not have done it because I'm scared of that kind of stuff.
Right. It's funny because when I saw it pop up, I was like, oh, I bet people are going to say, like, I didn't even watch it yet. And I was like, people are going to give him crap for this video. And, yeah.
Oh, no. He said one of his new Profit Monster shirts just released them today on eBay. Go get one.
Okay.
Rena Rose. I think it's Rena with 2 N's. Are we saying it right? Rena? When was Amber's baby born?
On the 13th, I believe.
13th?
Yeah.
I know tomorrow was her due date. 13th. So just a few days early. That's not bad. She seemed like a nice...
Drew has this, the same thing I need to list.
Oh, the new wave
new
rack.
Wave, yeah.
We just sold our new wave
Plastic.
dome, the dome thing today.
I'm just gonna copy your title and everything.
We're gonna undercut you and sell it for faster. Michelle says, "You two are such a sweet couple. First live watching and enjoying the banter as we're talking trash about other people." No, Michelle, thank you so much.
I don't know how to I'm bad at shopping on eBay.
Just do a sell similar.
Oh, there it is. Oh, you have a few different.
Who's the model? Did you pay for a model, or is that just like some kind of computer generated one?
And are these shirts shipped by Drew, or are they shipped by, I don't know. How does that?
I'm interested. Cross listing
There's
from
too
my bed
many
now
options.
also.
I don't know what color do I like.
Oh, it's got this little Profit Monsters
Yeah.
monster. That's awesome. Robert said, "I love your channel." Hey, Robert, thank you. Shauna, oops, sorry I'm late. Busy UPS night. Happy sales all. Holy crap, it's 10 o'clock. See, we have been thrifting for 9 months and love it. I'm moving to full-time, just struggling to get the social media following. Gary Whitaker. Let's see. If you guys are looking for some new resellers, go check out Gary Whitaker. Do you do YouTube? Checking out your channel. No content, so it's not on YouTube. Do you have an Instagram, Gary? Oh, his daughter does. Thrift and Flip with Caitlin.
Which color do I like? Blue, natural, or gray?
I don't know. What color do you like?
Which one would look the best with my eyes? What color are my eyes?
I don't even know how to describe the color of your eyes. Like, mine are easy. Mine are blue, right? Like, Kathy's is like some kind of unnatural color. And they change.
Well, I like this natural color of this shirt, but I know I would stain it the first day. So I wish there was black, but then that would be hard to put the print on it.
My daughter once told a waitress her favorite stores are Nordstrom's and Goodwill. Still loves thrifting. That's funny. Oh, look at the Reese. No computers when I went to school. I am old. We had computers, but like when I was in elementary school, they were like the old, like Macintosh.
Do you want one, or you want me to buy one for myself?
Just buy one for yourself.
Okay. Sorry, I'm ignoring everybody.
Buying some merch from Profit Monsters. Carmen says, "Good night, everyone in Florida. It's midnight." Yeah, good night, Carmen. Don't blame you. We're probably going to be getting off here very soon. Just catching up on some chat. See, Gary says, "I'm about to start one. I was a retail manager with Nike for 15 years, so I have a lot of knowledge to share." That sounds like good knowledge to have and to share. Let us know when your channel starts up. Where do you recommend getting banker boxes from? We got ours from Walmart. in packs of 10. Came like a pack of 10 for $20 or so.
Drew does not accept returns, so if this doesn't fit, I'm definitely leaving a bad review.
Yeah.
Just kidding. I looked at the size chart because I look at those things when I buy something.
Check out Walmart if they're not at Walmart. Any of the big stores like Target should have them in the office section. Office Depot, any kind of stores like that should have them. I think that's probably going to be the best place. The cheap, like ours are just the standard duty, so you don't need to get like heavy duty ones at all, unless you're selling more heavy stuff, I guess. There's something satisfying for me when I put items in the cellophane bags and then I know it's ready to sell. Yep. One of my new Profit Monster shirts, just released them today. Guys, go check out Drew's new shirts. Kathy just made a purchase, so we'll have ours soon. You're such hard workers. I love you guys. Cheers from Mexico. Hey, thank you. Y'all's Excel spreadsheet is what got me started. Nerd alert in January. Thanks for sharing that. Awesome. Just don't use it in Excel because it's only for Google Sheets. But yeah, thank you, man. I'm not mad either way. LOL. Everyone can have their opinion of the video and my actions, but thanks. I am curious to know what your like-dislike ratio on that video is, though. You don't have to share it here. Just DM us on Instagram.
If anything, like people writing negative comments is just good engagement. So I didn't read your comments or anything. I just saw on your story, like one that you shared or something.
Good night, Jane. Thanks for hanging out. Amber is home and doing well. Yeah, saw the baby. No oxygen tubes or nothing, so perfectly healthy, I'm assuming. Did you know the weight, the final weight?
Of what?
The baby.
I don't know. I don't really look at these things.
Someone who really cares. Lori, what was the final weight of the baby? No.
I do feel like we played a game on her little baby shower that we guessed it, but I don't even know what I guessed.
You could have won something. Printful. I'm not big enough to stock the inventory. Got 5 different designs. Printful. Got to look into this stuff for possible future things. I've got like 15 open pages here that I need to look into. Midnight in Atlanta. And in Florida. Blue. Oh, color.
That's the one I picked.
You got the blue.
Yeah. To match my not blue eyes.
Kathy, I just want to say that you are one of the most despicable women, and I'm so disappointed with just how slow you are at listing. Just kidding. Lorinda says, Kathy, I just want to say you are one of the most amazing women I know, and I'm so impressed with just how fast you are at listing.
Thank you. I just feel so slow still. I feel like I should be faster after all these years. Now Drew is very fast at listing.
Yeah, you want
to
be
like watching their lives. He's like,
it's got like sparks
Joey's just reading the
fingers.
chat, and Drew's already listed like 100 items.
He could do it while holding 3 different conversations at the same time.
Right? Like how? Yeah, I can't even list one item if I'm talking. Really.
Drew says thank you.
Thanks for putting
What color
out
should
merch.
Mama with a camera get? Red or blue?
If I was getting the other shirt, I was gonna get red.
Red.
But the one that I picked didn't have a red option.
My girls grew up with dial-up. Hey, so did I. I used to play an online game on dial-up. Not WoW. WoW was way before that, or way after that. I'll take returns on my merch. Let's see. You got this, Erica? Says she had her son today.
I didn't know you had
Still out hustling.
You just have one son, Erica? I didn't know you had kiddos.
Still able to go out and hustle? there you go. How old is your son, Erica? Lori says, I don't think she's put that on her social, so I don't think any of us should. Oh, okay, gotcha. Just the name? Or should we not be doing that? Should I
She
take this
put
live
the baby's picture
social?
and name
Okay,
on her.
okay.
Just not like all the extra stuff that.
Like, what's her APGAR score?
Yeah. What's her home address?
What's the baby's new social security number? So since that one order canceled, should I just do a refund since they already paid, or should they open a case with eBay? If you haven't shipped it, I would just do a cancel. Just a buyer requested to cancel. If you haven't shipped it yet, if you have no returns on, and you've already like printed the label and shipped it and stuff, then it's out of your hands at that point. But if I just drew a blank. What was I talking about? If you don't have returns, what was I saying? Yeah,
I think I said
it all. I'm sorry. It's 10.
If somebody asked to cancel, yeah, I would just cancel.
Yeah, I mean, it just makes sense to not draw it out or anything.
Like, I think when you cancel, it just automatically refunds, right?
Yeah. I guess. Oh, they put it into cancel, so it's already been canceled. Then yeah, it should just refund it. It should be all automatic at that point. Pongo on dial-up.
Pogo.
I
don't know what that is, but I was just correcting you because you were wrong and I was right.
Why did I say Pongo?
I don't know. You say things wrong. Just messing with you.
Where are you going for your date night tomorrow?
We don't know yet because we suck at planning stuff.
Maybe I know.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe.
He doesn't. He's going to ask me where we're going as soon as we get in the car, and then I'll be mad that he didn't think of anything. This is my my list, though, of all the things I want to do. Not want to do tomorrow, just every week. Pick one.
Nobody saw the list because it was like all white.
I'm not trying to show them.
It's like
they don't know what any of these things are anyway.
How many items are on the list?
Like 50. So we have options.
So I could pick one of the. I'm just saying this. I could pick one of the things on that list, and we go, and then she would find something to not be happy about. If it was like me just doing it all.
If you didn't make like a reservation and we showed up and like couldn't get a seat, I would be annoyed.
In all honesty, I don't have it picked out. I'm not that prepared. But Erica says, I do have a 9-year-old with autism that's awesome and into horror, and so we're excited for the Halloween. That's awesome that he's into horror. I mean, I'm not, but I know people that are, and I know Halloween is super cool time of year for that.
It's cool. Our son is 8 and 6.
Yeah, we got 6 and 8. I think I'll have the best inventory system I have ever seen. Have you seen Kevin at Commonwealth Flippers? I'm just curious. Definitely something to be proud of. Thanks for sharing your journey. Lorinda, thank you so much. Squirrel.
Is that squirrel brain? Or are we talking about Kristen, or are we?
Probably my brain dying. Oh, it's a surprise. No, I'm just not prepared yet. I'm out, guys. Thanks for another night. Sue, thank you so much for hanging out. Yeah, I think we're going to call it here. It's 10:15. Lucky Ree's here laughing it up. Probably because I had a brain fart. Simon, I almost said Simonet.
You better not. You're going to give him $5 back.
Simonette said signing off. It's past midnight. Have a great night, everyone. Erica wants to have a play date.
Absolutely. If we're ever all together, that'd be fun.
Yeah. All right, guys. That is going to do it for tonight's live. Thank you so much for coming, hanging out. If you have not hit that thumbs up, holy cow, we've got more thumbs ups than we have viewers. That's like a first. So we appreciate all the support, hanging out, having fun with us. We like that. That's so fun. Hope to see you guys next week. We should be back. Next week. We don't have anything expected. So every Thursday,
20 seconds.
every Thursday we'll be live. So if this was your first night and you want something to do Thursday nights, come join us 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. Usually about 10 p.m. Mountain time. We start around 8 o'clock. So loved having you all here. Loved getting to talk about fun stuff. Looking at Reese.
I love that Mimi and Erica are talking to each other because they met at FlipCon and they actually live like really close to each other. So
that is true.
That was like the funnest part.
That's
just,
networking.
Like,
that was the value of FlipCon,
Yeah.
just getting to meet people. I mean, we got tons of new friends. I know Mimi had been, here for a long time, but we got to meet her and hang out with her and drink, have a drink with her and learn her story. And it was just awesome. So networking is awesome. If you guys don't be, homebodies like us, we always try to never go out and meet people. And that opened my eyes. Like, we are missing out as adults, right? Getting to meet other new adults and stuff. So, all right, I'm just rambling here at this point. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. We will see you guys next time. Reese, say goodbye.
If you stand up, he's about to go crazy.
I know, he's ready to eat. So,
Ready to eat?
all right, everybody, thank you so much. We'll see you next time.
Bye.